So you can't just be an ideas person. Your ideas don't mean shit. You cannot take your ideas to the bank. You have to do something with these ideas. It doesn't matter if you have an entire journal full of ideas. What are you doing with them? What are you creating? You're just getting dopamine hit after dopamine hit. Oh my God, this is such a good idea. Oh my God, this is such a good idea. Yeah, it is a good idea. It's such a good idea that if you don't act on it, God is about to give that idea to somebody else. Hi guys, it's Nija. Welcome back to my channel. I help awakened women create their dream life through manifestation and mindset. Today I received this intuitive download and I'm going to share it with you guys. For women who get lots of ideas, but you never do anything with your ideas, essentially wasting the God force energy, wasting the divine downloads. All ideas, no action. When you're a dreamer and not a doer. This is everything to do with your wounded masculine energy. The feminine energy is the one that sees the vision, that has the ideas, has the dreams, has the insight. She can come up with millions of ideas a day. However, you need masculine energy to ground those ideas into the 3D reality, to flesh them out, to bring them into the physical. I've been having lots of coaching sessions with ladies and talking to the ladies in the Dream Life Academy. And they always tell me, Nija, I'm constantly receiving ideas. And I say, okay, great. Where are you at with, the production of this idea? And they're like, okay guys, I'm so happy and proud and excited for you that you are receiving ideas. That's incredible. That's amazing. But that is only step one when it comes to being an intentional creator of your reality. We have ideas all day long. That's what makes us like God. But what also makes us like God is turning those ideas into physical, tangible things in our reality. So you can't just be an ideas person. And honestly and truly, one of the guides that is here with us wants me to tell you guys that your ideas don't mean shit. And I'm so sorry. Again, didn't come from me. This was a download. Your ideas don't mean ish. You cannot take your ideas to the bank. You have to do something with these ideas. It doesn't matter if you have an entire journal full of ideas. What are you doing with them? What are you creating? Okay, you have an idea. Did you write it down? Okay, you wrote it down. What's the next step? A lot of our problem is we have ideas. We get some type of dopamine hit at the idea that we just had this amazing idea, and then that's it. We never do anything with it, and then have the audacity to be upset when we see somebody a year later who came out with whatever idea it was that we had, and we're like, oh my God, that was my idea first. They stole my idea. No, they didn't steal your idea. Let me tell you what happens, okay? God gives ideas, divine downloads, and all that good stuff to everybody. Why? Because God wants these creations birthed into the universe. However, when you receive the idea or the download, or you just sit on it, God is like, okay, well, I still want this thing created and put out into the universe because I see how it is going to be helpful. So if you won't do it, I'll give it to Susan. Okay, now Susan puts out the product, and now she gets to reap the benefits of acting on her ideas. So it doesn't matter if you have all the ideas in the world. What are you doing with the ideas? You had the idea of the channel to start. You're just getting dopamine hit after dopamine hit. Oh my God, this is such a good idea. Oh my God, this is such a good idea. Yeah, it is a good idea. It's such a good idea that if you don't act on it, God is about to give that idea to somebody else. Yeah. That's how it happens. Have you ever thought of like a book title or like a book idea or literally anything, a video idea, and you don't put it out and then somebody else puts it out? We're all a part of the divine consciousness, one consciousness. We are all connected and linked to one consciousness, okay? So if you do not act on these ideas, someone else is going to pick up the frequency of that idea and run with it. Okay? And so again, it doesn't matter if you have all the ideas. What are you doing with them? And for some of us problem, we have so many ideas, we need to pick one to focus on at a time. okay? Your problem is you're like, oh, that's a good idea, let me start working on that. And then you're like, oh, that's a good idea too, let me start working on that. You didn't even finish the first project. Why don't you see something through for once in your life, right? Stop creating more books and more journals and finish one that you started. Okay, I'm not yelling at you guys. That one was actually for me. Because some of you guys are like, Nija, why are you always yelling? Why are you so angry? I'm not angry, okay? These videos are part ways for me too, okay? They're halfway for me as well, right? That one about the book. Listen, I get so many ideas. I'm like, oh, my clients would love this, let me work on this. Oh my God, this would be so helpful, let me work on this. Oh my God, this would be amazing, let me work on that. And then I just have a bunch of unfinished products. Okay, God is like, if you would just finish one thing, you could reap the benefits of it. If you just created and finished one offer, you could financially free yourself from the job that you hated. If you would just create one video and put it out, instead of like having so much mental masturbation about all the video ideas you can do, and then you never put out anything at all, right? And then you know what really grinds my gears? People who don't create but have the audacity to talk about other people. Why are you casting judgment on other people and you do not even create, right? Like people who don't make music but talk trash about somebody's music. You don't even make music. You don't have a pot to piss in. Or making fun of a content creator, talking shit about a content creator, and it's like, you don't even make content. How dare you attack somebody for showing up, for taking their idea and bringing it into the universe? You don't do that. It's easy to talk shit from the sidelines. Pardon my French. It is easy to talk shit from the sidelines. Why don't you actually do something, and then we'll be interested in hearing what you have to say. Again, that comment was not directed to anybody watching this video, but I'm just saying, people who have so much to say, so much to talk about, but aren't creating, aren't producing, aren't putting things out into the world, we don't care what you have to say. You're not like us. You're not a creator. You're not putting anything out in the world. We do not value your opinion. That is how you need to be with people who, you know, always judgmental, always have something negative to say to people who are out there going after their dreams. Since when is it okay to make fun of somebody for going after their dreams? Since when is it okay to talk trash about somebody who's actually doing the work, who's actually showing up? Why do we have so much to say about that? I think we collectively need to zip our lips and create something. And then after you create something, then you can start casting judgment and start talking about other people's things. But until you become a creator, we don't care about your opinion. We don't want to hear what you have to say. It is easy to judge somebody when you do not even allow yourself to be judged, because you don't even put yourself out there. Book critics who criticize and slam books, and you don't even write books. People who want to trash content creators saying, oh my God, so-and-so is a scammer. If there's a coach out there and they're like, oh my gosh, this coach is a scammer. It's like, have you ever paid for personal development or coaching in your life? Like, how would you know? You know, you're just bored and going after a witch hunt. Okay, stop. Create something. Zip your mouth and create something. And if you're somebody who's like, oh, idea, your ideas mean nothing if you do not bring them into the reality. You cannot take your ideas to the bank. We need to flesh them out. We need to physicalize them. And so I went on a little tangent. I know you guys will probably ask, okay, well, Nija, how do I go from idea to physical thing? The first step is always write it down. After you write it down, I want you to ask yourself, what am I intuitively being told to do next in regards to the thing that you wrote down? And for those of you guys who constantly have a bunch of ideas, I'm not telling you to stop having ideas. I'm telling you to write them down. Focus on one idea at a time, see that idea to completion, and then pick up the next thing. Because we've got way too many unfinished projects, and we wonder why we feel unfulfilled. You're unfulfilled because you don't stick to anything long enough to see it bear fruit. And I feel like I just dropped the mic right there, and I want to be done with this conversation because I think you guys get me. My name is Nija Sym. I help awaken women create their dream life through manifestation and mindset. I hope that you enjoyed this spiritual spanking. I heard Alice and the Mystic say that one day and I was like, I like the sound of that. I feel like that accurately describes my messages, because a lot of people are like, Nija, why are you yelling? Why are you ranting? And I'm like, I can't tell you why. I'm just passionate. Alright guys, I love you so much. I will see you in my next video. If you want to work with me either in Dream Life Academy or in a one-on-one coaching session, my links are down below. I love you guys. I will see you in my next one. Bye.